Yo, what up, big cats? Mario Escape 20 here, and today, guys, what I have for you here today is the Wilhelm Loadout guide. And in the last episode, guys, we looked at the Athena loadout, guys. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you go ahead and do that. But in today's episode, just like last time, we're going to be looking at two different builds and what guns and gears can help really pull that build together. So we're not talking about the skill points, what order, blah, blah, blah. We're talking about actually what equipped with Wilhelm will help you out along the way. So let's go ahead and look into that. So if you recall in the skill point guide, we made two different builds. We made the Wolf and Saint and we made the Laser build. So the Wolf and Saint was all about yin and yang, really. It's all about powering up your Wolf to max capacity and powering up your Saint to max capacity, when you're kind of leaving your character in the dust, where the Laser build is fully focused on your character and has some more offensive qualities with Wolf and kind of leaves Saint in the dust, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like a triangle threat what you have with Wilhelm, and you can, it's kind of like one of those funny pictures that you see. It's like the college thing, and it's like pick two, and it has social life, sleep, and good grades. And it's like you have to pick two, and it's like, it's so true. But that's kind of what this is with Wilhelm. It's kind of like you have to kind of pick which ones you want to focus on. So let's go ahead and start on with the first one, Wolf and Saint. So one unique quality with Wilhelm that I found was his gear and guns, or his gun and his gear, whatever. They're very static, and by static I mean they're very kind of set in stone. They don't, I find that with this build that I'm showing you right now, it works fantastic with the Laser build, and it compensates for the negatives in the Wolf and Saint. So I really enjoy this, and I will also tell you about some cons to this build, but we'll go ahead and get into that in a second. So just so you know, this is going to be the same build for the Wolf and Saint and the Laser build, and I'll explain why here in a second. So the Wolf and Saint was the first one we did, so we'll go ahead and start with that one. The guns I like to use is the Thorny Old Rosie, the E-Gun, another Thorny Old Rosie, and Excalibur. Now, you're probably wondering how you get two. Honestly, you're going to have to beat the game with another character again. The first one I like to use is a Shock, and then the second Thorny Old Rosie I like to use is a Corrosive. The E-Gun is a neutral, and you get that by the, I'm forgetting the name, but basically what it is, it's like that ghost sub-base, sub something. I forgot the name of the location, but you get it for beating the mission there. And then the Excalibur, if you guys recall, is the 2500 badass point, legendary that you pull out of the ground, kind of like King Arthur and blah blah blah. So that's basically how that goes. So now you're probably wondering, you're using all lasers. Why are you using all lasers for the Wolf and Saint, blah blah blah? You're gonna run out of ammo. Well, if you guys remember right, we have an it's called overload skill, and that is on our what's it called? That is on our, like, Saint skill tree, and that's at the very bottom, and what it does is gives you, whenever, you know, Saint dies, blah, 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 or it's activated, you get ammo regen as well. Also, Claptrap can run the Pinata, I forgot the exact, you know, skill for it, but the exact class mod, but he can also run ammo regen for everybody on the team, so that's just, like, another way you can kind of get around that. The shield we're going to be looking at is the Prismatic Bulwark, and what that does is it increases your laser damage. So that is a very nice skill to have, or nice shield to have. The class mod is the Celestial Enforcer, and that also increases your laser damage. The 3DD1.E is the Oz kit, and that as well increases your laser damage. So all of these the gear increases your guns, and the grenade is there's no choice. Where on the last one I found it very important to use grenades that would help with the build. With Wilhelm, there's really nothing that helps with it. I'm running, if I remember right, I was running the fireworks one. I found that really awesome. As well as I was maybe running some some like child grenades, you know, that spawn and they duplicate a bunch and blow up in a massive AoE. I guess you could run that, but a longbow grenade might be very nice to help you with those faraway targets that sometimes your lasers don't reach. Which brings me to my next point. The only downside I have for this build is on the final boss on the Claptastic Voyage. I can't remember what it's called, but I was having a little bit of trouble actually reaching some of the turrets with this gun, with this build. So in that case, you can go ahead and you can sub out a couple guns and then make them with like a assault rifle or a sniper rifle or something with a little bit longer range than these lasers. So most of the time, you can kind of do everything up close, and your wolf is going to be taking out some faraway targets. But that's the only problem I had with this build. And it's going to be the same with the laser build. So with the Wolf and Saint build, like I mentioned, we focus very hard on the Wolf and focus very hard on the Saint, and kind of leaving our character in the dust. And this build really incorporates your character and allows it to thrive, you know. So your Wolf and Saint are strong, and now you're strong. Now you do a ton of damage with your laser. So and then with the laser build, we're all focused on lasers. So this already is just OP and broken. So that's the build I have for you guys for Wilhelm. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any other, you know, comments or anything that can maybe help with this build or any variations, please let me know in the comments below and let everyone else know so we can all learn. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you had, please leave a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video, which we go over the Nisha skill point guide. So hey guys, thanks for watching. Previous video is the Athena loadout guide, and if you haven't seen that one is a lot more in depth, I would say, than the Wilhelm. The Wilhelm was, like I said, was very static, and it was kind of hard to change around things. But the Athena loadout guide really looks at two different perspectives. And feature video is if you just can't get enough of Wilhelm, you can go back to Borderlands 2 with your Handsome Jack collection and grab the free skin. So if you go ahead and go to that video below, you can go ahead and pick up that cool skin for Salvador the Gunzerker. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you want to see more videos just like this one, please leave a thumbs up. Also, best way to contact me is on Twitter at MyHeroEscape20. And if you want to see me play this game live, go to twitch.tv/MyHeroEscape20. So I think I'm going to stream today, guys. Summer's in, and I just want to finish up a couple things real quick, and then I think I'm going to set pretty much the rest of my day to stream. I'm probably going to be streaming Borderlands 2. And I think I want to work on 0. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, peace!